Psalm 126 is a song of ascent that speaks of the restoration of God's people from captivity and exile. It begins with a joyful remembrance of God's past deliverance. When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. Then was our mouth filled with laughter, and our tongue with singing. Then said they among the heathen, The Lord hath done great things for them. These verses recall the joy that the people of Israel felt when God brought them out of captivity and restored them to their homeland. It is a powerful reminder of the faithfulness of God and His willingness to rescue His people from their troubles. The next verses express a plea for God to once again restore His people. Turn again our captivity, O Lord, as the streams in the south. They that sow in tears shall reap in joy. He that goeth forth and weepeth, bearing precious seed, shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bringing his sheaves with him. These verses express the longing of God's people to be restored to their former glory. They acknowledge that there may be sorrow and tears along the way, but they trust that God will ultimately bring them to a place of joy and abundance. The final verses of the psalm express confidence in God's faithfulness and promise of restoration. They that sow in tears shall reap in joy. He that goeth forth and weepeth, bearing precious seed, shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bringing his sheaves with him. These verses remind us that God is faithful to His promises, and that even in times of sorrow and hardship, He will ultimately bring us to a place of joy and prosperity. In conclusion, Psalm 126 is a powerful reminder of God's faithfulness to His people, even in times of exile and captivity. It expresses the longing of God's people to be restored to their former glory and their confidence in God's promise of restoration. Let us, therefore, put our trust in God and have faith that He will restore our fortunes and bring us to a place of joy and abundance. We create content that empowers believers to live their faith in everyday life. If you want to be part of this movement, hit that subscribe button and join us on this journey.